Hello traders, welcome to episode 319 of TME. Mitch Ray could be doing anything but you're here. Thank y'all. 80's week continues. Bitcoin is 34.39. Okay, we're now over 100. Well, we're right around $100 from the entry, which is good. But really, no volumes come in. Nothing's really changed. Still struggling with that 20 moving average on the 4-hour chart for our Carly. Something else that hasn't changed is my PC problems. So what's new, right? What's new? So yeah, anyway, that's it. Nothing's changed. No one cares. That's why no one watches the stream anymore. I mean, or more than half the people don't watch the stream anymore because Bitcoin doesn't move. Even though the stock market is doing crazy stuff, all kinds of crazy stuff happening on the stock market. Facebook beat earnings, or their earnings report. They're up 8% after hours. Blue Apron's even up. Funny. And then Tesla is not really moving at all. So and they had an earnings miss. All right. So anyway, I don't know. I mean, like, if people start showing up for crypto, like, and I mean, that's not where I learned TA. I didn't learn TA because of crypto. So I'm gonna start shifting into what I love, and that's stocks, because stocks don't just follow Bitcoin blindly like everything else, right? So just to read the news for people that care, U.S. stocks surged today after the Federal Reserve said it would be patient in lifting borrowing costs further this year, reassuring investors worried about the slowing economy, or a slowing economy, right? Along with better than feared quarterly results from Apple. Yesterday, the Fed's comments helped Wall Street reverse 2 down days triggered by profit warnings from United States bellwethers that signaled a bigger impact from slowdown in China. The U.S. Central Bank held interest rates steady as wildly as expected. While the Fed said continued U.S. economic and job growth were still the most likely outcomes, it removed language from its December policy statement that risks to the outlook were roughly balanced, and struck language that projected some further rate hikes would be appropriate in 2019. It also said it could alter the pace of its balance sheet reduction in light of economic and financial developments. The Fed's balance sheet surged following the 2008 financial crisis, and many investors believe its effort to shrink that balance sheet may stifle economic growth. Investors in recent months have become more concerned about the global economy. U.S. corporate results have shown companies including Apple, Intel, and Caterpillar are feeling pain from slowing expansion of China's economy, which has been hurt by a trade conflict with the United States. Okay, so again, Apple shares jumped 6.83% after the company reported a sharp growth in the services business, right? No phones, right? Easing concerns after iPhone maker earlier this month cut current quarter sales forecast. Boeing today also up, gained 6.25% after the world's largest plane maker forecasted a full-year profit and cash flow above analyst estimates amid a boom in air travel and speedier 737 production. Following that Fed rate announcement, all 3 main U.S. stock indices extended their gains from earlier in the session, and the S&P 500 closed at its highest level since December 6th. Wow. Dow Jones jumped 1.77%. Hey, back above 25,000. While the S&P gained 1.55%, NASDAQ Composite surged 2.2%. So, yeah, Microsoft Corporation, Facebook, they reported after the bell closed, and we can talk about those, earning reports a little bit later. Volume on U.S. exchanges was 7.9 billion shares compared to the 7.7 billion share average over the last 20 trading days, so slightly above average today. All right, man. All right. Sweet. There's your news around New York Stock Exchange. Right. Take a look at some chat. It's all bugged out. I can't fix this crap. Sub Oxdy, Dr. Sauce, Copper Crypto, Skyward, Mike Daddy, Sub Oxdy Beeswax. Hey, Jarek on fire. Hey, JD, Ricky W, Brendan Green, hello. What's up, Ballfield? Did the Gartley pattern play out? It has not played out yet. I mean, we bounced off the entry, but we're not doing anything else, so I can't tell you if it's played out yet. Okay. Thanks, Coffee Crypto, man. Drinking your own Coffee Crypto. What's up, Mr. Hamd? Welcome, dude. Haven't seen you in a minute. Get a new thumbnail on every live stream, and the channel will grow. Wow. That shows, wow, what kind of, I mean, like, I don't know, dude. Whatever. What's up, Mad Kinley? Dan Stylus? Yeah, I'm in a suit, man. No, dude, just going, you know, I feel like I'm part of the, what's it called? I don't even know, it's probably in the 90s, right? But, I don't know, the late 80s to early 90s, that shift. What, is the music loud? What? Good God, man, I swear to God, I don't know what to do. Like, every time I, like, turn on my PC, something's different, man. Like, I don't know what... Oh, my God, man. It's just, like, I can't trust. And, like, the decibels seem fine, but, okay, just going up to 100% again, because I don't know what else to do. So it's probably louder now, but dude, the mic is at 100% capacity. There's like nothing's changed. Nothing. I just changed it again, but okay, just turn the audio down. Whatever. Now, I guess the appropriate setting for the music is going to be below 30 decibels. Okay, great. So, whatever, man. There's a little bit of bullish divergence from the low to the lower low, right? Higher levels relative strength on Bitcoin. The Gartley, great, man. Good news on Ripple though. Ripple just couldn't stay below that upslipping support, could it? All right, here's your Ethereum. It bounced, nice little. That was a small little, you know, bullish and golden candle, right? Barely. It engulfed the previous candle, but now, you know, what are we doing? We're just making common retraces from a minor high to low, probably a 38 to 50% retrace. But biggest thing to take note of is remember how we bounced off that 1618. Look left over here. There's that support and the fib node. We got it, dude. We got it. So I think we did have bullish divergence in the end. I don't know why this didn't save. I think I just charted on the other screen and didn't save. Yeah, some ever so slight bullish divergence on your swing lows, okay? Almost class B, but yeah, definitely class A. And then we had a nice, you know, volume pop too on Ethereum. But again, it's just really, you know, we're down trending. We're back above that 25% trend line. I think that's the candle that got us above it, right? So good for us being above it, but really it all depends on Bitcoin. Bitcoin is, you know, you would think, I mean, like, we don't know if we're going to break the upside or downside, but we have inclination to believe that moves to the upside are very, very, very possible because of the Gartley pattern, that harmonic, the very reliable pattern. So, all right, so if Bitcoin keeps running up, guess what's going to happen to Ethereum? It's going to keep on running up. So good to see that we're back above the 20 moving average on the 4-hour. Bitcoin is still not really breaking above that 20 MA. So that's it. XRP. Good stuff, man. You know, we had that broadening bottom, you know, it was a false breakout. Remember we talked about false breakouts, they're more common than real breakouts. We just bounced around for so long, couldn't do anything, and then just popped to the upside, up 11% right now. So hey, Anon, thanks for the 333 repeating, of course. Appreciate that, man. Much love. I'm supposed to open up another program right now for my IT guy. I mean, I don't think the temperatures are going to be going crazy or anything, but yeah, I'll look at it. Just give me a second. Yeah, hold on. Sorry, just waiting on a program to open. Okay. I don't understand why my mic volume would be low. Like, it doesn't make any sense at all. Uh, 64 degrees Celsius right now. Pretty high, right? All right, so yeah, y'all know now, 64 degrees, okay? And my load of percentage CPU is like 65. Let's see if I can pull this up. I don't think I can. Yeah, I can. Nice, nice. All right, so this is these are my CPU, GPUs, right? RAM, 48 gigs of RAM, 48% used. So tell me if you see any kind of craziness, any kind of, you know, 58, 66, sometimes getting up in the 80s. Yesterday it was. It's really bad, man. So when I move a chart around, let's see what happens. I don't know, man. Never really gets too crazy. Not today, anyway. I don't know, man. I think it should be fine, but whatever. I just want to show you all that since my IT guy's trying to figure it out too. So. All right. So anyway, bouncing off of that December 15th low on XRP. That's wonderful, man. Okay. Very, very good. Because we had to stay above it. The fact that we're back inside, you can rest a little bit easier, XRP people. Okay. And really, if you're an XRP fan, you're still praying for Bitcoin, that Gartley pattern to play out. You're ready for a major retrace on Bitcoin. If you're an XRP fan, you want it. Okay, you want it to perform well. Just gonna read some chat now since we got them. Yes, smartwatches. Yes. Dang, dude, miss most of the chat. Derek says he read somewhere that a new thumbnail for every video is important, similar theme but different. Yeah, do people that stream literally twice a day do it? I guess, right? Yeah, I guess they do. I don't know. I just need to figure out something where, because I stream so much, I'm not going to pay somebody to make new thumbnails. I have to find like a thumbnail generator or something like that. Okay. Or just I have to like get adept with some program, you know, for photo editing. I just need to do that and get into that. So I'm not gonna, that's not gonna be overhead, okay, for me. Thumbnails. I mean, it's like, here's your crappy wrapped, you know, when you unwrap it, there's so much gold in there, right? It's just like, okay, well, people aren't gonna open the wrapping paper, I guess, to see what the present might be. Talking about my stream. So Mobius, man. You're not going to get snow, Mobius, dude. You're screwed, okay? We're in Alabama. Screwed in chat. So CWG. Oh, I know, and it's not like I'm not making money, like trading myself on the side. It's just, yeah, dude, it's just, when you're a streamer, you know, like you do use metrics of growth and views and all that. Okay, so like for me to be a little frustrated with that is you know, I think completely natural and acceptable, because I don't like go too crazy with it. I'm just I just wish people cared more about stocks and traditional markets than they did crypto. Okay, like, because I love stocks, man. I love like the business models, right? Like revenue growth, real stuff, intrinsically valued companies, not like Beanie Babies. All right, dude, tell me about Pundicoin today, man. I need to see it. Like, I just don't get that. What's up, Dan Stylus? Surf fishing for Morgan, Alabama. Oh wow, Lola just sent me a article. Hold on. Yeah, I know, David. Yeah, there's no issues. Yeah, well, we're gonna set up an unlisted stream tonight to test all this crap. Okay. Holy crap, man. So, Lala sent me a thing. Explosive report claims two hackers stole $1 billion in crypto. Crypto-related hacks have fallen in frequency.
Cheers, Mitch. Can we look at gold? I like the fact you are thinking about looking at some stocks and cryptos.
No, dude, it's not about thinking. I've been doing this forever. I've always, but like people will request Pundicoin versus, you know, IBM, you know, or whatever, just Tittycoin versus Nvidia or something, you know, like. But yeah, dude, thanks for the $10 or so of Bitcoin Cash. Yeah, we'll look at gold right now, dude. Sure, man. But right before, let's talk about some firms like Chainalysis, the respected crypto forensics firm that has reportedly helped the FBI and other U.S. law enforcement agencies track illicit activity and bust money launderers using crypto, from exploring the methods used by hackers to conceal their provenance of stolen coins on a system that touts transparency as one of its biggest selling points, which like most of the general public doesn't even understand that. Wow. During the course of their research, Chainalysis happened upon a surprising finding. Just as there are whales who hold concentrated portions of crypto wealth, so there are whale-like hackers who are responsible for much of the thievery that has plagued the ecosystem. According to a Wall Street Journal summary of Chainalysis findings, two groups of highly sophisticated criminals appear to have stolen some $1 billion in cryptocurrency, an amount that accounts for the majority of the money lost to hackers. Some $1.7 billion in crypto has been reported stolen over the years, mainly from exchanges, Mt. Gox, Bitfinex, two of the most infamous hacks. Alright, share of hacked funds cashing out. Day since hack. Wow. Interesting. Transactions per day by hacking group. Alright, but I'll post it for you. Thanks, Marley, for bringing it up. Some content, man. Some content. Awesome. Alright, let's go to gold. Gone, dude. Gone. Yeah. Crazy. I mean, you know why, right? US dollar. Look at DXY. I mean, whatever this thing up here. Yeah. Hey, what did we do? We hit the 786 retrace. Very deep retrace at this point, right? So now you can see it. From your swing high to swing low. Here it is. Hit a very deep retrace. Continuing to run. Broke out a little channel here. Alright, just keeps on going, man. Keeps on going. But hey, nothing surprising, right? Gold shifting its momentum. Been shifting its momentum since 2013. We're talking about potential slanted inverse complex head and shoulders. Been brewing, man. There's higher lows. neckline puts us right around 1350 on gold. A break to the upside could yield us a tremendous run. As you can see, very little resistance. Why these patterns have nice measure moves like that. Because the dump was so tremendous, there was just no consolidation or resistance created for when we come back up to test it. There's nothing to test. Nothing to test really until 1525 on gold. Okay, so there you go, dude. Doing wonderful on a tear. 1319.81. We're looking for again 1350. It's gonna be a high risk area, but maybe we can break the upside.
Mayan, just do it all, please and thanks.
Hey, Beeswaxers, thanks for the $5 contribution. Tubular. Okay. Sorry, Vogel, don't have that up today, man. Like, it's the last thing on my mind is dealing with like 2 people that literally watch on Twitch. Like, I can't deal with it, man. Like, I can't deal with the light settings for 3 people. Okay, just look, man. You go with like what people want, and like clearly, if people wanted the lights to change, that more people would be watching on Twitch, right? So it just doesn't matter. Anyway, but yeah. That's gold, dude. See, this pattern can work out. Complex inverse head and shoulders, where you just have multiple lower lows. Not only make your lowest low, then you start making multiple higher lows. Okay, that's it. Pretty simplistic, man. Simplistic. All right. That's it. Let me give you some more chat. Okay. What's up, Devin, dude? Sags. Are S-coins taking away from Bitcoin's momentum to move up? Speculative. I have no idea if that's literally, truly what's going on, Surf Fishing. What's up, Royal Bluey? Captain Happy? Alright, Captain Happy. I'll try. Dude, it's tough, man. It's really tough. It's like saying, hey, man, go to your job. Like 10% of your ability. Okay. That's squeezing the SQs. Yeah, dude. Tomorrow's gonna be blood for the SQs, dude. With Apple and stuff. Dude. Probably not, man. Not after today, man. Not after hours, dude. The Qs, man. It's about to break this. We will gap above this trend line tomorrow. MK, most likely. Okay. Book it, dude. Book it. RSQs. Partial decline. Probably going to play out. Right. Oh my god, man. Oh my god. So, yeah, MK, dude. We should probably be, I mean, let's see, we're at 166.54 after hours right now. So what does that mean, MK? We're almost up $1 after hours. 166.59 is a 786. Or 166.54. Alright, so, very, very close, man. You are right at the line, dude. So, for a short, it's a lower risk entry. And for the longs, it's a big hope of, hey, man, if we can break this with some volume, very good chance that the correction might be over and we could continue rallying. And right, where, you know, this is the golden retrace of 169.91, 170, right? 200-day moving average is a little bit above that at 170, 126. Those are going to play critical roles as resistance. I don't know if we'll be able to break those. Okay, so yeah, man, all those leveraged 3 times inverse of market indices, like those are going to struggle. And tomorrow's going to be blood. Okay, it's going to be tough tomorrow. All right. Sweet. You play harmonics on your guitar. Does Gartley do the sauce? Yeah, try Tis me Tis, man. Try, man. What's up, Thomas Law? Good morning to you. Wobble my jello. What's up on Spin B? And there went on my chat. I was gonna read what you were gonna say, but now I'm screwed.
Is that a joint?
Mitch, as soon as BTC hits at bottom and has 100% reversed, people will FOMO into this channel like crazy, no doubt. Thank you, Ma.
That was weird. Never heard the TTS do that. I'm not looking for explosion FOMO growth. I'm just looking for organic growth, like getting people interested one day at a time, right? One day at a time. More people like, oh hey man, I want to learn about technical analysis for real, you know, and like have fun doing it. But dude, again, I mean, I'm grateful. You know, it's just as a streamer, when you actually are doing something that's not playing Fortnite, like you want to see growth because you want. I'm trying to make an impact, like a real impact. I'm not trying to just be like, hey man, just veg out and watch me play a video game. I'm like, hey man, let me try to help you invest in yourself so you can become better at what this, you know, what you want, right? So, but a lot of people just don't get that. You know, people just think, oh man, it's all about the subs. It's like, no, it's about impacting others, right? And reaching out and getting more impact to others, right? Snowballing that. Being a force of change in this really, really clickbaity, scrubby, misinformed world, okay? So, dude, I appreciate it, Dan Styles, for 420. Is that a Cheech and Chong joint contribution? Thanks, man. Just gonna move this down, whatever. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, maybe it's probably no lag.